Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Now I'm sure most of you know who Bean Dad is. He blew up on Twitter a good while back because he tweeted out a story about his daughter struggling for I think like a couple hours to open a can of beans. It's always good to help your kids learn things on their own, but at least help them out when they need it. But to be honest, you can do much worse as a parent. Regardless, I saw Bean Dad's name trending on Twitter once again, so I figured he was under fire because he tried to let his daughter figure out how to defuse a bomb or something. But it turned out to be a woman who had awful parenting skills being compared to Bean Dad. She's currently speedrunning the quickest way to get your child to hate you. Well, who is this woman, you ask? Well, it's none other than Mair? I wasn't even sure who she was, to be honest. This is the first time I've ever heard her name, and I already don't like her. So she decided to tweet out, "I have resorted to burning Pokemon cards as a punishment when my kid doesn't do basic stuff he has to do." Right off the bat, this is already screwed up. Because most times you hear punishments, it's something simple like you get your phone taken away or your Xbox taken away for like an hour. Or you get locked in the basement with no food or water for about 3 weeks. You know, just like an alternative to a slap on the wrist. But this mom takes it to an extreme and pretty much ruins her kid's childhood entirely. So when you think of basic stuff, you think maybe he didn't clean his room or he got an F in his banjo lessons. But she follows up saying, the basic stuff is eating. He comes home without having eaten any of his lunch, card burn. He doesn't eat enough dinner, card burn. Bear in mind, my kid is about 4'6", tall and age 7 and yet weighs less than 55 pounds. He needs to put some weight on, specifically muscle. Her two best examples of basic stuff is what her son eats, and instead of realizing her son may or may not have an eating disorder or something could be wrong that's making him not want to eat, she decides to literally destroy what her child holds dear to him. Seth Rogen even hops in on this and says, save the valuable ones for when they're older so they can pay for therapy. Another person who is clearly being sarcastic said, that's good parenting. And she replies with, please tell my husband who thinks I'm history's worst monster or mother. I'm not exactly sure what she meant to say here. Someone else said, your husband is right, he should divorce you and seek full custody. To be honest, I completely agree with that. I would assume most likely her husband also grew up with Pokemon or something similar of the sort when he was a child, so I think he's fully aware of how this could impact her son. Someone else replied with a tweet that sums up pretty much everything this mother is doing. They said, he already seems to have an issue with food and you are just traumatizing him more by destroying the stuff he loves, including your relationship with him. That's pretty damn evil, and not in your long-term interest as this person's relative. So yeah, I'd agree with the comments and say that she probably won the Worst Mother of the Year award, and I just feel really bad for her kid, to be honest. But yeah, I'll be sure to take after her parenting skills, and if my kid doesn't eat the entire turkey I slap in front of him, I'm gonna grab his Batman figurine and rip his head off right in front of him. Regardless, if you enjoyed, thank you for watching and come back for the next.